I just got this awesome book, the Declarative Language Handbook, but I'm using declarative language with my PDA teen and it's not working. Can you tell me what's going on? Can you give me an example of how it's not working? I deliver my daughter food in her room because she's burned out and she's not coming out of her room, but she leaves her empty dishes everywhere. So instead of saying, "Did you pick up your dishes?" or "Can you put your dishes in the dishwasher?" I just use declarative language and say, "I notice you still have some dishes on the floor." But she says, "Shut up, Mom, stop talking," or just ignores me. Yeah, so a very common pattern that I noticed and have experienced with my own son is that anytime we're using declarative language with a PDA child or teen in order to get a certain outcome, like the dishes going into the sink, they're perceiving the energy of the expectation on a subconscious level. And what does that signal? That I'm above my teen or my child and that they don't have autonomy, true autonomy around the choice. This is subconscious, it activates the nervous system, and fight comes out. Well, do you have any suggestions for how I could keep using the tool? I have 3 ideas for you to experiment with. So first, I would recommend experimenting with lowering the demand of picking up the bowls in her room and to do it for her since she's in burnout and you're reestablishing the relationship. 2, I would leverage declarative language as a way of connecting rather than getting her to do something. So for example, I might say something like, "Oh my gosh, that TikTok I saw the other day was so funny," to my husband, and that would sort of be in the air for her to respond to or not. And then the third thing you can do is nonverbal, which is strewing yourself doing something that she might like to engage with. Strewing just means a visual or a sensory cue that there's autonomy around engaging with or not.